All right, I want to get in here and show you this house packed with bedrooms, lots of options, 6 bedrooms, flex any one of them into an office. Everyone knows the story. One take, we're gonna walk through, you and I, we're gonna tell some stories. We're gonna see what this house is all about, but no big editing or anything like that with a video. So we walk in and immediately we see the luxury vinyl redone on the floor. Kind of got that like thicker wood with the smaller pieces mixed in, kind of giving it a pattern. I have no Wi-Fi here, so I wasn't able to prep myself on what we're looking at here. My guess it's around 3,000 square feet, but that's just a guess. I'll have to pull the tax records and put it in the description. So on the left here, we have what would be probably a formal dining room. And this would be like your formal sitting area for the house. From this angle here. Right, imagine like a couch or something, kind of looking in. And this being the dining room. I'll take the dining room route into the kitchen. And you have a couple options here. I like so many different options for this property. So you could make this into an office, right? Just an open office space, though it is right off the kitchen. So a dining room seems like the most obvious choice. But if you're not a dining room family and you're content with an eat-in kitchen and a breakfast bar, then this might do, because we have this area here that you can throw a table and some chairs, and you have this breakfast bar here. You could probably get 3-4 chairs, depending on how you're stacking them. There's your kitchen. So you got the modern brown granite, 2 sink, the industrial nozzle. A little dark in here to see, but it's a fairly new house. I don't see much water down there. You got the brown backsplash, bringing out the tones of the granite. You got a small island here. Do you see the plug? Just on the one side. There's your island. Looking here, we have our range. Just a standard 4-burner. Missing one of the nozzles, Whirlpool. All builder grade. I love seeing it vented. Get that stinky garlic air out of the kitchen when I'm cooking. And I just want to show you the soft close. Here's your dishwasher. And this model, actually, the garage 2-car just feeds right into the kitchen area. So that's your garage door. This would be your pantry. So the reason why I'm guessing it's around 3,000 square feet are just the extra rooms. You have, you can't feel it where I'm standing because there's no huge lines of sight, but we have the dining room, we have a sitting room, we have an eat-in kitchen area, and then you have your living room. What's really cool about this is there's a downstairs bedroom with shower. So you have a downstairs bedroom, a sought-after feature, especially for either a family member that lives with you or guests that can't get up and down the stairs. Backyard, this is facing east-ish here, so I like that morning light will be kind of covered into the kitchen area. Mostly the ground down rock with just a few easy to maintain cacti and such, and palm. But seeing that there are plants out here, you have irrigation run. This is what the irrigation lines look like if you haven't seen them out here before. So typically you have this 1/4 inch, and then I guess this is an 1/8 inch run. Usually it's buried, and then you have these. The guys really just kind of cut a hole into it and shove that in. And then this is your nozzle that you cap it, or you have you see like a little nozzle where water can squirt out. Pretty straightforward. So that's our irrigation, and it usually runs from up there as an exchange, and then comes on up. Typically you can find it coming out in the garage. You got the controller in the garage set up. So that's our little foray into the garden. Let's check out this downstairs bedroom. That's off the back here. To the right is the everyone bathroom. So you just have a shower, pretty straightforward there. And then toilet and sink. One linen closet between. And here's your bedroom. We've got some nice sized closets in many of the bedrooms. So we get that extra little storage on the side there. So this is the downstairs bedroom. And then, no joke, I think I counted 5 upstairs. 1, 2, 4, maybe 4 upstairs. Let's head up, let's look. No, it's 5 bedrooms. 6 total. So, you definitely got some office options. All right, to the left is the primary bedroom, and then in this front section are the others. So here we'll just start right off the side of the stairs, and we're counterclockwise. Now we'll work clockwise. You know, we want to see the primary next. Again, decent sized closet. It's like a 10 by 12 room, 11 by 12. Okay, we'll come back to the front bedrooms. We do have laundry upstairs. No cabinets, just a shelf, and then plenty of space to install something over there. All right, primary bedroom. And did I mention the patio off the primary bedroom with ridiculous mountain views? If I didn't, let's take the opportunity to mention the patio off the primary bedroom with the amazing mountain view right there. So right over those mountains, that's the Lake Mead Basin, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in front would be our wetlands, and then to the right, through these homes here, you'd find yourself at Lake Las Vegas, which brings me to location, Cadence. What a great location for the best of both worlds. You're in striking distance of the Strip. This is aerial view from the backyard. You're striking distance to the Strip. You can get in there about 25 minutes, maybe 30, depending on traffic from where we are. And then you have this suburban area of Cadence. And then from Cadence, you can go into a whole nother world of living in Lake Las Vegas. These are matching closets. And you got lake life with boats and all the things. And speaking of things, here's a spot to put your chair. You have a shower and bath. Pretty standard stuff there. Pretty standard stuff. So we'll go up front. So yeah, I love the location of Cadence, being able to jam over there into Lake Las Vegas, boogie down by the lake, get in a boat, sit on the marina, have lunch, do a little walking over there. Get outside, just have a different experience, right? Because we live We live in the desert. Water is not common, so having a lake is definitely a privilege, and an opportunity to be within driving distance of one is fantastic. So a couple benefits of living in Cadence. And it butts right up against Old Henderson. Water Street, tons of money has been thrown into Water Street to rebuild that area with a hockey rink and tons of restaurants. Closed the street down for a bunch of events. Just a great energy all around. I've lost track. Bedroom number 6. Bedroom number 6. So we have 2 bedrooms over by the primary, and then 3 off the side. And this one's kind of like a Jack and Jill. It's a Jack and Jill's the rest of the upstairs. So it's almost like a hallway bathroom. So we have a big closet here for this guy who has their own sink area. And then you come into the bathtub, toilet. You have that storage, and then this sink back on out. And I don't even know if I stepped in right after the primary. But you have another bedroom over here. Did we do it? We're gonna do it again just in case. So 2 in the back. And I mean, you could blast that wall down in the primary, make this whole back section a giant bedroom suite if you so desired. Have like 3 closets. What'd you do? 1 for your shoes? Closet 1, closet 2, and then 1 in there. Well, there you have it. I'm glad you joined me. Great example of a home here in Cadence. Check out the description below. I'll throw in the actual stats on the house, how many square feet, and all the rest. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video.